Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you how to create a flow diagram. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time here in Lucidchart, I want you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Creating a flow diagram in Lucidchart is a straightforward process and highly customizable. Once you are logged into your account, I want you to hover to the left side panel of your dashboard and click the new icon here. Go to Lucidchart. You can start creating from a blank document or click the create from template. Alternatively, you can search for and use a flowchart template from these. All I have to do, if you can't find it, just type in flowchart. Matter of fact, it's already here. You have the flow builder, flowchart, and flowchart, right? If you wanted to take a preview on this, if this is going to be the right template for you, click the eye icon. And here, this basic flowchart template can help you clearly define and visualize these steps in your process, analyze and improve your process, and of course, access the Lucidchart's flowchart shape library. And for you to be able to use this, click this small button and you would be forwarded to this dashboard. All right, just wait for it. It'll take a little while. And then once you're here, you can rename the file name as this. You can add maybe a small image. Go to the left side panel of your dashboard, go to images, click this, and then now we have added the images. The next thing that we can do is to enable the flowchart shape library. All right, so in the left hand toolbar, you need to click the shapes right here and then go to the shape library. Go to more shapes because there would you find the shape libraries right here. And then we should enable the flowchart shape if you haven't already. See that? You want to make sure it's enabled. And then click on save or use the selected shapes, all right? So you have that. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Now, once you've done that, this will give you access to the basic flowchart elements like rectangles, circles, and connectors. Now, having said all of that, you see the flowchart, you can now drag and drop any of the shapes from the library. For example, rectangles for processes, diamonds for decisions, an oval for start points or end points onto the canvas. And of course, you can double click feature to add text right here. You can add a AI diagram outline. If you do that, what will happen is, if you click on continue, all right, it's a handy feature if you don't want to think too much, all right, because that would give you a content directly for your diagram, all right. And of course, from here, you can describe the each action or steps that you want it to be part of your diagram. So once you're done with it, all right, so let's type it in. Now, when you move all the information here for the shapes, you can, matter of fact, use an arrow, drag it here so you can connect and link shapes and show the flow or processes or decisions. For example, this one. I'm going to make it like bigger to you guys. See this? All right, so we're going to connect this into this, right? And if you want to add more arrows, let's kind of do that right here. See that? I'm going to connect this at the end point. Drag the lines from connection points right here. It's a small blue dots on the shape or to other shapes for precise alignment. And of course, you can connect it here. And you can also add labels if you right click that to the connectors. You can summarize the content by using the AI. You see that? And then you can also right click. You can arrange, bring to font, lock, and unlock the specific points so that there should never be an accidental deletion or accidental editing. You can add comment if you want. You can mention someone here. For example, if you're working with multiple freelancers, it pays to check if you add a comment. Say, for example, this is going to be part of this. You can also mention your client. So there had been changes and feedback for a certain flow chart. All right. And again, here you can also use containers if you want to be part of the diagram. You can put inside of him, and you can add annotations and title for clarity. All right. You see this swim lane. You can arrange. You can put in orientation and text orientations. Now, in the for complex diagrams, or you need to organize different steps or sections on separate layers. I want you to go to the view section. You see there is an option here that says layers to manage this feature. All right, so if you do that, you should be able to see all of the layers to pinpoint the accuracy. And from here, you just have to review the flow to ensure logical progression. Right here, gonna be the data, and you can use arrows and decision points to indicate proper flow charts. All right, so once you are happy with the flow diagram that you have created, you have multiple options here. Go to the file, click on save or Control S, right? And then I want you to, if you wanted to create a duplicate copy, make sure that if you wanted to experiment with this data and not messing with the original file, make a copy, right? Enter your node document name and click on OK. But if you want to export this file to Lucidchart, or if you want to export this diagram that you have created, you can use any of the following: PDF, PNG with transparent background, JPEG, SVG, or SVG with this. You can also save it or export it via CSV, Visio, and a lot more. If you want to share this to your client, say for example, if you're working with multiple freelancers, you wanted their feedback or collaboration, you might want to add people here or Lucid groups, or click the shareable link. You can give them an access level, edit and share, edit or comment or view, and just click the copy link and you can simply forward that to them. But if you wanted to print this flow diagram that you have created, you also have an option for that. All you have to do is choose from any of the following: letter, legal, executive, tabloid, folio, statement, and custom. And from here, all you have to do is click the print button. All right. Now, remember that some shapes in Lucidchart automatically adjust to fit your text. All right. You don't have to do it from here. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.